Maybe she should get on the other side of the line.
I told her that, but I don't know.
How come?
She's filming actually this process of signing.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we start, she'll move and start following. Okay.
Elena?
Yes, that was close.
Close.
If they would excuse one more, I'd be sitting on that dragging them off the street. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. Oh, she's here. Yeah. If they'd excuse one more person, I'd be that. Oh, how close it was. All right.
Sally, do you want to read something?
Here we go. And I need another one. Dick? Where? It's a filled up one. Where do we want? Do you want me to read that here?
I could give you
Last one now.
He's doing these.
The last
That's right. God. I know it's getting speakers.
Or would you rather read this?
I just pull this line here.
Yeah, this is it, right across there. You're good.
Actually, it would be nice if you'd read 5 and 6.
A sign and, what's five? Where's five? It's that
Okay, so I don't have that new one. I got the old one you gave us last night. Have you moved things around?
This is the,
Well, it doesn't really matter.
Well, I'm still after Barb. I'm still after Barb. That's all I know.
Yeah,
Okay, everybody.
filled one up. Where-
Can I have your attention, please? We're going to have a short press conference. I want to thank everybody for coming. If we have any elected officials, we want to thank you for coming. Certainly the press. We're happy to have you here. I think today we're really making history. This is a historic moment. We're launching a new campaign for a county charter in Athens. We ask you to join us by signing this petition. And tonight, 5 o'clock, those of you interested in helping with signature gathering, we need to collect about at least 2,000 signatures from all over Athens County. By this action, you will join us in the fight to protect our health and safety for ourselves, for our children, and for our grandchildren. We do not enter into this step lightly. To paraphrase Thomas Jefferson, the present form of county government, long established, should not be changed for light and transient causes. Respect for the opinions of all Ohioans compels us to declare the causes which have driven us to propose this new charter form of government. By this charter, we, the people, propose to secure the right of all county residents to live in a clean and safe environment and to participate in county government. These rights are presently denied to most citizens under the statutory form of county government and township government. We declare the right to refuse to live under state law House Bill 278. This onerous bill denies our constitutional right to self-government, permits the regulation of gas and oil entirely to be done in the state of Ohio by the Ohio Division of Natural Resources. This is the agency that issues my fishing license. This is contrary to the Ohio State Constitution, Article 1, Section 2, which declares that all political power is inherent in the people. Government is instituted for their equal protection and benefit, and they have a right to alter, reform, or abolish that government whenever they may deem it necessary. By this charter, we exercise this right. John Howell.
Thanks, Dick. The proposed charter for Athens County does two things. The first thing it does, it gives to those of us who live in the county but not within the city the rights of initiative, referendum, and recall. Secondly, it protects our water supplies and thus our health and safety. Well, what are these rights of initiative, referendum, and recall? These are rights of local democracy to protect us from government at the state and federal levels gone awry under the influence of corporate interests. Initiative is the right of citizens to write our own laws and submit them to our fellow citizens for their judgment, which is necessary when government institutions fail. Referendum is the right of citizens to vote on issues and laws generated either by the initiative process or by legislative processes. It allows our county commissioners to place an issue on the ballot for the voters to render their judgment. It empowers our local county leaders to take any steps on our behalf not expressly forbidden by state law, and allows them to initiate things that are unspecified by state law in the protection of us who live in the county. Recall, of course, is the right of citizens to petition for the removal of local officials prior to their elected terms. Such petitions are, like initiatives, submitted to the voters for their judgment. Recall is only necessary in response to egregious failure of elected officials, failure which may threaten citizen well-being. We are fortunate in Athens County to have enjoyed, for the most part, excellent leadership by our elected officials, but exceptions could arise. Article 10, Section 3 of the Ohio Constitution permits counties to adopt charter form of government in order to claim these rights. 2 of Ohio's 88 counties are already charter counties. They are Cuyahoga and Summit. And both Medina and Athens counties are seeking to become charter counties in this election cycle. The proposed charter does not change any other aspect of county government function. It seeks only to claim these rights and to protect the county's water supplies, as will be described by Barb Campagnola and Milena Miller. Barb.
By this charter, we propose to protect our right to live in a clean and safe environment. We propose to end the shameful practice of using Athens County as a sacrifice zone and a dumping ground for waste products of unknown, secret, highly suspicious, and possibly radioactive contents. According by this charter, it shall be lawful for any private or public entity, and I'm going to pass this on to Milena Miller. It shall be unlawful for any private or public entity to deposit, store, treat, inject, dispose of, or process wastewater,
produced water, frack water, brine, or other substances, chemicals, or byproducts that have been used in or result from the extraction of shale gas and oil by high-volume horizontal hydraulic fracturing on or onto the land, air, or waters of Athens County. That's everything, folks. That's everything in Athens County. That's all of us. However, this prohibition shall not include wastewater produced inside the county by conventional, shallow, vertical drilling methods. Keep that in mind, okay? Engage in the procurement or extraction of any water from any source, including public water sources within the county, for use in high-volume hydraulic fracturing for extraction of shale gas and oil. And I just want to say, I'm one of the 70,000 people who was exposed for years and decades to C8 in our water supply. So if you don't think it can happen, and you don't think, and that was here in Athens County and northern West Virginia, and you know, we're still battling that. We're still battling that. Most of my neighbors on South Canaan Road are dead and gone from all those cancers. This is really important. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Milena. It's not like we haven't seen this before in Athens County, where industry comes and takes and then leaves the spoils for us to fix. When a long train of abuses and usurpations, all aimed at reducing the people of Athens County to mere vassalage under the despotic rule of a mindless democracy. A mindless bureaucracy. I should have stuck to my script. Under the despotic rule of a mindless bureaucracy. It is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new safeguards for their future health, safety, and happiness. In this action, it's very important to realize that we are fully in support of our county commissioners and all the hard work that they have done over the last several years in order to mitigate the effects of fracking and injection wells in Athens County. And I just see Commissioner Atkins just coming. But this is a very important part of our message. The Commissioner's Strategic Advisory Report was published in 2012, and it called for safeguards and regulations of fracking, and it called for a complete ban on injection wells throughout Athens County. And it stated specifically that there are no economic benefits to these injection wells except going to the state, going to the industry, and perhaps one single landowner who may benefit from a lease. These are potentially very threatening to our health and safety, and the commissioners have been on record of opposing them. Secondly, in 2012, they also supported 2 House bills and a Senate bill in order to totally ban injection wells throughout the state of Ohio. So there's no question about where our commissioners stand. They also called for a moratorium on all injection wells while the litigation was going on with the K&H well in Troy Township. Unfortunately, their requests and resolutions were not heeded. They did not even get an answer from the state, from the legislature, and from the agencies. Also, in 2013, after a careful study, the commissioners called for shutting down the Ginsburg well. Ginsburg is an injection well right in Alexander Township. It's right on Margaret Creek. Margaret Creek runs into West State Street Park, and that is where all of the wellheads are for the water that is supplied to Athens, the Plains, and many, many other areas outside of Athens City. They called for shutting down that well because there were so many violations. Hundreds of violations, none of them addressed by the owner of that well, by the industry. The only meetings that were held in protest or in even discussing the permits for these K&H wells was done by the county commissioners. After hundreds of letters and from citizens, from organizations, asking the ODNR to hold a public hearing so that we could study the consequences of these injection wells, they were ignored, they were denied, the permits were offered, and the only public meeting that was held by the commissioners. And we all went there, we talked, we spoke, we expressed our frustration. The state was not there, the ODNR agency was not there, it was just us. the commissioners again asked for a stoppage of the permit on the next K&H well, which is already being considered, and that's under litigation. I mean, it's already under litigation by a citizen group. Again, commissioners' efforts were met by silence in Columbus. That is why we are here. It is not because we are opposed to our commissioners, it is because our commissioners' hands are tied. The people need to stand up and take their democracy back, and then the commissioners will have more power to serve us. Sally Jo.
By adoption of this home rule charter, we, the people, propose to elevate the consent of the governed above administrative dictates and preemptions that serve special privileges rather than general rights, to secure fundamental rights and to end the violation of those rights by state and corporate entities operating for profit and without sufficient regard for the health and safety of the people. And that is us. Thank you.
The people is us. Thank you for coming.
Power to the people.
Please sign the petition. Look for signature gatherers in your communities. Offer to help if you can. You can email me at mcginn@ohio.edu, or Sally Jo Wiley or John Howell or any of the groups, people that are here. We have to get 2,000 signatures by June 24th. So we will be in all the townships and we will be in your neighborhood. Again, this afternoon at 5 o'clock there will be a training session for those interested in helping with the signature gathering. Sally Jo, a lot of experience in this area. We will be meeting at the United Campus Ministry, which is just 2 blocks down on 18 North College Street. Again, thank you for coming. Thank you to the press. And if anybody else wants to speak or have questions, but I think at first we need to have a song, don't we?
Song.
We are now going to have a song, and then we can have questions from the press or from anybody.
This is patterned after Woody Guthrie's Roll On Columbia, which is to the tune of Goodnight Irene by Hetty Ledbetter. Okay, so it's called Roll On Dear Hocking, and here's the chorus. You can all sing along with me. Roll on, dear Hocking, roll on. Roll on, dear Hocking, roll on. We must save our water and stop drilling plans. So roll on, dear Hocking, roll on. Forest above us and hills all around. Top of the Appalachians we found. Settled in its midst in this college town. So roll on, dear Hocking, roll on. Roll on, dear Hocking, roll on. Roll on, dear Hocking, roll on. We must save our water and stop drilling plans. So roll on, dear Hocking, roll on. Coal companies left the whole area a blight. Closed up their mines and took off in flight. Folks kept on going with all of their might. So roll on, dear Hocking, roll on. I'll go to the next verse. In 1967, the waters rose high. We sandbagged the Nelsonville tracks. We stood on the banks watching houses float by. So roll on, dear Hocking, roll on. Everybody now. Roll on, dear Hocking, roll on. Roll on, dear Hocking, roll on. We must save our water and stop drilling plans. So roll on, dear Hocking, roll on. The politicians and the school's top guns had a meeting of the minds. To reroute the river just had to be done. So roll on, dear Hocking, roll on. Over the years we've suffered a drought. There is no more flooding in town. The riverbed's dry for much of the time. So roll on, dear Hocking, roll on. And one more verse. Now the drillers are eager to lease all our lands and inject someone else's poisons and sand. It's not too late to stop all their plans. So hold on, dear Hocking, roll on. Okay, sing the chorus now. Roll on, dear Hocking, roll on. Roll on, dear Hocking, roll on. We must save our water and stop drilling plans. So roll on, dear Hocking, roll on. Thank you.
Thank you, Melina. Thank you. We have a theme song. You talk about an organization.
We've got it all.
Okay, we have a number of announcements, related activities. Anybody want to go first?
Hi, my name's Lorraine McCosker, and I've been affiliated with a group that's recently started since January. It's called OU Climate Action Now, and we're very concerned that the university is not addressing the climate crisis in its master plan and its energy use. So if you don't know, they plan to convert their coal plant that they must stop by the end of 2016 from coal into gas and put in a gas pipeline down Dairy Lane, over the ridges, under the river, and to the Laoshi coal plant. Our concern is that they're not addressing renewables and conservation in all of this. So we've been meeting, we've had several discussions and events. This Friday, there's an event at the Baker Theater, 7 to 8, and we have a sustainability coordinator at energy person from Stanford Skyping in. We asked that he talked to facilities and they didn't allow it. And then Jeff Greenfield is talking about renewables. So it's a short 7 to 8 in the Baker Theater. I have flyers and it's OU Climate Action Now.
Thank you, Lorraine.
Hi, I'm Andrea Reich. I'm representing ACFAN, Athens County Fracking Action Network, and I want to let you know next Tuesday, April 28th, is State Lobby Day in Columbus. We're going to be doing a rally at the State House. At 10 o'clock, we're meeting Debbie Phillips at noon, Lou Gentile. It's a statewide initiative about banning fracking and banning injection wells. If you're interested, see me or meet us at the solar panels at the community center Tuesday at 7:30. We'll be carpooling, and if you want to speak with your legislator and be part of a statewide movement as well, please join us.
7:30 a.m.
Thank you.
Yes, 7:30 a.m.
While we're talking about solar panels, I want to thank Dick Hogan and Greenfire. This is a solar-powered system for powering this microphone.
Woo! All right.
Thank you, Dick.
Very good.
We have time for questions from the press or
Say
from
something about
anybody.
green fire, I think.
And
There's a
then
question
Richard will
right
have
there, Dick.
I'm sorry. Let the press have their. If the people from the media have a question,
What year are you going to get it on the ballot this year?
yes, it'll be on the ballot in 2015, as long as we collect enough signatures. Actually, it's 10% of the voters in the last November election, and the number is actually like 1432 or 1437, 1,437. We're going to collect 2,000 at least to make sure. It's more like June 24th. Yes, question.
I want to use the microphone.
Do you have a question?
Well, it's more of an announcement.
Okay.
I just wanted to know if it was
You're
on
next.
your guys' radars.
Okay, you're next.
Cool.
Hello, I'm Dick Hogan here, part of this committee in this effort, and I'm so encouraged that it's actually happening, moving ahead with such energy and enthusiasm for what we really need to do to have a livable community in the future. I wanted to take this moment to also invite you to the Green Fire Farm Earth Regeneration Center tomorrow. That's a living witness to what we can be doing, what we are doing, a dialogue. We'll be getting essentially looking at the roots of hunger and poverty, misery, landless, homeless conditions, and offering a few solutions we think we can really work together on and talk through a dialogue at 10 to 2 tomorrow out on Route 56, about 8 miles west of town.
What's the address?
2767 State Route 56. And we have an artifact here, a living shelter, greenhouse bioshelter that includes the ability to run on daily sunlight and photosynthesis, produce its own fresh drinking water, live in, work in, produce what you need, and have enough for your friends and neighbors. It goes on and on. So we'll be demonstrating how that works as part of the day.
What day are you doing that?
That's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Earth Day.
10 to 2.
10 to 2 tomorrow.
And we'll be connecting globally with our other teams.
Oh, cool.
Hi, my name's Ben. I wanted to know if this was on your radar. I'm not a representative of it, but I guess I'm speaking on behalf of Beyond Extreme Energy. It's a group that's working to form a national coalition of frontline fracking communities and raise a ruckus in Washington, D.C. at the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission. They're having a week of direct action from May 21st to May 29th. And if your group wants more information about that, I can connect you with the people who have that information. But yeah.
Your name?
Benjamin Bushman.
Benjamin Bushman, thank you. Any other questions? Let's hear it for Benjamin. Anybody else have a question? So stay watching for people in your neighborhood with clipboards. They are your friends. Okay, anybody else? So we'll see you at 5 o'clock. Those of you who want to do the signature gathering. And once again, thank you, everybody. And we have made a little bit of history here today. Thank you.
What is this?
For information, student. Thank you so much. Okay, let me get down again, ask some fellows about how are they doing. Can I have you, ma'am? What? Thank you. Can you just come forward because I have this.
Turkey! How's it back
Yeah, please, some royal music for the royal man. Please welcome.
Hearts leave work, your eyes will stray my mind. Done on corners of your bedroom walls. Laid your differences justified. You're crying while coming down. Your hair's in your face and your eyes are watering now. The nerves will fail, you don't do well in crowds. They won't tear you down. Realize you're mine, 'cause you're just on the prowl. Wait your turn and take where you're allowed. Love your sense of losing all control. Crazy spirits left you on your floor. Everything I've learned and everything I've done is all from what I've heard here under the sun. It's all just pointless words and sentence structure. It tells me something I won't ever need. I try to get my heart aligned with something new. I tell you that I try, you'll tell me I'm untrue. I figure out a way to win you back to me. No, it's all a game, you'll forget about me. But right about now, I don't mind at all. It's a young age where we all will fall. But we know it's a game we'll forget about. Fall semesters fall. mine, 'cause you're just on the prowl. Wait your turn and take what you're allowed. I'll make you these songs to fill the room for you. Your roommates and we can all pray. Hockey's calling, please don't pick up the phone. Cut down another road where the fog splits and explodes, and you carry your load. You hold on for a while, and I can tell something's bothering you. 'Cause I see you. And I can tell something's bothering you. 'Cause I feel for you. I tell you stories of roads. They ask which way to go. They raise you for a while. Story goes, and how she sweats and the strokes. You don't come for a while. No, no, no. So that's how it goes. So that's how it goes. So the story goes, that's how it goes. On and on, on and on, on and on, on and on. So the story goes, so that story goes, that story goes. How many, the number of states in neresindedir güzel sevdiğim Dilara
Thank you to all the students who came out to dance. Silk dress, and yeah, they're going to represent the Chinese culture. Long silk fan dance. We are the
So Americanized. Hockey. Hockey.
Yeah. Yep. So we don't want to make you feel bad. That's the aim of International Street Fair, to be one family, to get to know each other, how we do, how you do. Okay?
That's the interesting thing. So like different people from around the world can say certain letters in different languages because.
Can we have the Sultan Queen, please? Can you come here? Okay, thank you so much.
伤心，一个尘埃已不提，一颗流星一颗滴，地心里一旁在生长息。偏偏我越抱爱情，偏偏我越爱越贪心，偏偏要爱到万箭穿心。死心，左手掌握着空气，右手掌握着痴心，世界尽头一般心情，刻骨铭心着呼吸，可不可以不甘心？可不可以不认命？如果可以，那我还给你。
Can we have applause for them, please? More, more. They deserve more.
the weather is nice, like it's not humid.
Good job. Is that what I can Okay. I'm on the best side.
Is she enjoying it?
Yeah.